everybody, welcome back with a new story in a new video. I am Handa and this is Handa's Stories channel. But before we start our story today, if you enjoy true emotionals or even strange stories like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up and let's get it started. Alright, so this story comes straight from Reddit, and it's one of those that starts off normal, then slowly turns into what the heck is going on. It's about a girl who was solo traveling in South Korea and ended up sharing a hostel room with a bunch of guys. Everything seemed chill until one of them started acting real weird. Just wait until you hear what happened on her on the last day, and let's get into it. So, the owner of the story says, a few years ago, I was traveling solo in South Korea after finishing a semester abroad in Japan. I was 21 at the time, young, kind, naive, and honestly just enjoying life. My friends had already flown back home, but I decided to explore Seoul for a few days before heading back to Japan, then home. So I booked this hotel in Gangnam. You'll know, a pretty safe area, and the reviews were good. But I made one mistake. I booked a mixed room. I thought mixed just meant like a mix of travels, right? But no, it was me and five guys. At first, I was like, oh, it's fine. I'm just here to sleep anyway. Most people in hostels are chill, and yeah, for the most part, where they were. I even went out to dinner with two of them, and they were super nice, but one guy, yeah, he was off. Like night away, I got weird vibes. He didn't do anything at first, so I told myself maybe he was just awkward or shy. I didn't want to be mean, so I stayed polite but kept my distance. But the red flags started adding up. Every morning when I was doing my makeup at the little mirror, he had literally just stand behind me, staring through the mirror, not saying anything, just silent, watching me. It was so creepy. He also kept asking weird stuff like, when are you gonna shower? Like, why do you need to know? We had separate shower shelves. No reason he need to keep tabs on me. And he constantly asked what I was doing each day and tried to hang out. Uh, I always said no nicely at first, but he just didn't get the hint. Then one day, this really messed with me. I randomly ran into him at the subway station, nowhere near the hostel. I had just been visiting Dioxin Plaza, I hope I pronounced it right, and boom, here he was. Like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, what are the chances? I told myself I was just overthinking. I didn't want it to make a drama or seem paranoid. I was still in that be nice to everyone mindset. But yeah, I should have listened to my gut. Then came the last day. I had woke up early, still kind half asleep, and I drifted back off. When I opened my eyes again, he was sitting right next to me, leaning over me, touching my face and shoulder. I freaked out, and I was like, what the hell are you doing here? He just mumbled something, like he didn't even know how to explain it. I felt sick. I got up right away, packed my own stuff, and told him I was checking out. He kept following me around the rooms, acting like nothing had happened, trying to make small talks. I dropped the nice girl act real quick and I was like, aren't you supposed to fly out later today? And then he goes, I really like you. I said, we have known each other for like a 5 days. That's not appropriate. And he goes like, sometimes you just know. He kept pushing me to get my number and saying he want to meet me again in Europe someday. By the way, we are both from Europe. I finally give him my number just to get him a stop, knowing I had blocked him anyway. Technically, nothing had happened, but I felt gross. I was angry to myself for being polite for so long, but at the same time, I don't know what he was capable of. I didn't want to push too hard and have him snap. That was the first time and the last time I ever stayed in a mixed room. Since then, it's been female only, and I have never had a creepy experience like that again.